Hello my peeps, this is Ray the Rayster, Ray Hutchins, cybersecurity professional down here in St. Martin, and I'm the owner and operator of a cybersecurity company, and also a remote worker. Now my wife and I travel around to nice destinations, but I work. It's not like it's a vacation. There is vacation element, but I'm working the whole time, like right now even. And so I've got a lot of experience. I've been doing this kind of thing since like 2000, 1999 exactly. And so I've got a lot of experience, and I'm going to share it with you, some of the stuff that I've got here for you. So let's start. Today we're going to talk about what do you need to do before you leave to go work remotely. You want to think about things. You want to plan things. That's the bottom line. First thing that you want to do is you want to identify the problems you might run into in your new location. So let me just tell you what some of those might be. Now, and from a security perspective, right? What sensitive information will you need to access while you're remote? Will you have to use credit card information? Will you log into your banks remotely? Do you have other accounts that you need passwords for to get into? Will you be accessing sensitive information for your company or from your company? Customer payment information, employee tax documents, accounting information, trade secrets, legal documents, unreleased products, all of that that's sensitive that you don't want to get out. Is that going on down here or not? You know, do you routinely email and receive sensitive documents? If you're working as a government contractor, and I've run into a couple of them down here, will you be accessing any sensitive government information or any kind of classified information and restricted information related to your contracts and whatnot with the government? Will you be bringing this data with you as a download on your computer, or will you access it through the internet? All variables in this thing. And then what programs are you using to access the internet with, and how secure are those? All of this needs to be considered so that you know what risks you've got and what you need to prepare for. You don't want to have an insecure connection at a hotel that costs your company thousands of dollars in compromised data and maybe your job on this thing. And so, but knowing exactly what you need to protect will make securing the data more achievable, obviously. Okay, next thing. Now it's time to learn about your destination and what services you should expect and not expect. So let's start with utilities. Now, I'm in St. Martin in the Caribbean, northeast part of the Caribbean. They got hit by this Hurricane Irma in 2017. The island just got destroyed. You can read up on it. They're still rebuilding. So utilities, water. We do get our water shut off periodically as they continue to repair things. I mean, a couple of days I had to go out and get water out of the swimming pool to flush the toilet. And so not a big inconvenience, frankly, doable all the way, but still something, right? Electricity's been good and the internet's been stable here, but other places that might not be the case. But you can find out about that by checking it out, right? They laid the Southern Caribbean fiber in 2013. AT&T, Verizon, some of these people laid fiber down here. The island's got 20 gigabits per second coming in and going out on the internet. But that's divided amongst everybody here and all the users. By the time it gets to me, it's 20 megabits per second. Now that's enough to watch videos and do Zoom and do Google meetings and do the Google Workplace. We share documents and collaborate and whatnot. Can do all that. It's been no problem whatsoever. But if you need, as part of your job, you're watching 4K videos or big files and whatnot, it could be a problem because that's 20 megabits down and like 4 megabits up. And so, like when I upload this video, I notice it takes longer to get it to YouTube and all that. So if you're just checking email and browsing the internet, you can get away with 5 megabits, all right? Other thing to check for is, well, what's the local government like? I mean, do they make it their business to spy on their citizens and you? Are you going to Russia or China to do any work? That's a different story. Now, my partner went to Lithuania to do some work up there. Lithuania is right on the front line of the Cold War between the United States and Russia. Okay, so he had to really do some stuff to protect himself over there because the Russians are just all over the internet and everything over there in Lithuania, the Baltic nations up there. So, but you got to find out, well, what's going on there and take a look. Now, even down here, I mean, what is the government down here? It looks a little sketchy, and now any of these governments and police departments can buy this spy gear out of Israel and even the United States at times, and put this in and surveil the people and surveil the. So you want to be protecting yourself from that, and we're trying to build you a barrier. We can't get you 100% security here, but we can increase it to a point where it's just too difficult, not worth the effort, just to randomly attack people or to look at people. So if you've got some defense, you don't want perfect to get in the way of good enough, okay? What is good enough? We're trying to establish that for you, and that's a judgment call, okay? And everybody's different. But you got to check that out. You want to also know, well, how long you stand. Okay, how long if you're just here for a few days, well, that's one thing. But if you're staying here like a couple of months, like me, and well, then that's a different thing altogether. And so so you want to bring everything that you need, that you can, to work comfortably. I even brought a second monitor. Now, I'm not using it, okay, and I don't think I'm going to be using it, but I've got it because I normally, use it. But that's an issue, how long you stand. And then again, that leads into what technology do you have to bring, okay? You want to bring as little as possible, obviously, but enough to get the job done. So that's, the more you bring, the more you have to worry about, the more you have to secure, the more you have to protect, the more that could be stolen, all that kind of stuff, But you want to, so portability is an issue, how much stuff you're carrying around, doing stuff, and then how much do you need? But you want to have everything. What specialized equipment do you need? For instance, I got a power adapter to change the power here at the French over to the American standard. You can buy this very easily, but and you probably want to have that with you no matter where you go, because you just never know. But so you want to kind of get your equipment. In another video, I'm going to show you my equipment. I'm going to lay it out on the table here and show it all to you. Once you've figured out this basic information, you can start getting an idea what you need, and is it even possible for you? For some people, government workers, super sensitive stuff, depending where, maybe it's just not going to work for you, okay? In my next videos, I'll show you what I've got. I will go into some more detail on the security, and there's also going to be a link at the end of this video. It goes to a page that's got all this information on it. So if you don't want to watch the videos, you can go straight there and get the information. Have a great day. Thanks. I hope I see you at the next one.
Turnkey Cybersecurity and Privacy Solutions offers the complete cybersecurity program for small to medium-sized businesses. They include everything needed to secure your business and meet compliance requirements. Visit our website at turnkeycybersecurityandprivacysolutions.com to learn more.